Good Friday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Going into the weekend, got some breaking news. Special edition, Preservation Thursday. Preservation Thursday. We got a question coming up here for the button too. Don't go nowhere, folks. Hey, I'm not going to give the name of the employee at Aim Your Way, but conversation. I was privy to a conversation, some entertaining information to enjoy the weekend with. Got World Series coming up tonight, so I got to get this in so I can get ready for the game tonight, folks. The employee stated the company will no longer be known as Aim Your Way. Someone else, had no clue who the person taking over contracts, etc., is. We don't know. We're not going to go down that road right now. When he was pressed, all he would say was owners are going a different direction. They're taking a different path. If you're in the system right now, if you are in Aim Your Way system, you'll probably get an email in a couple of weeks saying, hey, we're so-and-so. You want to go to work for us? Maybe you want to stick be crazy and stick your name in their vendor thing right now because they are accepting vendor applications, is what the person said. But he couldn't answer this question, so we're going to have to ask the button the question. If you're owed money from Aim Your Way, are you going to get paid?
Warning, bullshit alert!
I would strongly recommend speaking to your legal advisors if you have them. If not, you need to talk to somebody like Z Lean and get ready to start getting paperwork drawn up. This has disaster written all over it, folks. Somebody is coming in the back door of Aim Your Way because somebody ran the company in the ground and they're going to try to pick pieces up. And again, this is another NAMFS member. I don't know if that has anything to do with the idiotic business model and practices of some of these members. I have no clue. It's just a fact. They're a member. It's just a fact. Before I get out of here today, I do need to address something. As I just said, if you have an issue with Aim Your Way, you need to get a hold of a legal advisor, which I am not. I'm a satirical commentator. I look at life, I take it apart, I have fun with it. What I do not, have not, and will never do is give anybody legal advice. If I have said something like file a 1099 on a chargeback, because that is how it will bring attention to the IRS that something inappropriate is going on, you really need to pay attention to what I just said. If you can't pay attention, keep your mouth shut. Because I can pay attention. The IRS, I'm going to run this back charge issue out the door again. I want you to think about what I'm saying here. You did a property in 2015, you did a property in 2016. The tax cycle has cycled. That property is out of the tax cycle. They come back on you, and this happens all the time. I keep hearing this all the time and time again. I hear this. They come back. It's been over a year. It's been 11, 12, 14 months since you were at the property, and they back charge you X amount of money. That is a hidden revenue stream that they have going on. That money is out of a tax cycle. You already earned it, you already spent it, you already paid taxes on it. Now they're taking $100 back out of the equation that's unaccounted for. Because at the end of the year, you are going to have a difference in invoice and paid. And that's the difference. If you're getting the back charges like that, that is the difference that you need to be 1099ing, because it becomes your tax write-off, because that's what you billed. That's what you were charging. Your services were worth X amount of money that you billed. Service was approved. Service was QC'd. It was paid. When they take that money back out, it's a hidden revenue stream. Nobody knows about it because everybody like Mr. Etzel wants to be a pompous ass and think I'm offering you legal advice. I am not. I have never offered legal advice, and I don't. What I will say, in my humble opinion, this is an illegal revenue stream. If you do not bring it to the attention of the IRS, how does anybody know about it? How does it stop? How does it stop, ladies and gentlemen? How do you stop it? Well, hey, guess what? We put that question to a guy that had a badge and a gun on his hip, and he said, if you tell anybody my name, if you tell anybody who I am, what are you going to say? I'm not telling you who got the information from. File the 1099, just as you would with all the rest of your tax papers at the end of January. Send the copy where it's supposed to go. But also the IRS gets a copy. Remember that. The IRS gets a copy. What happens, bozo, if, oh gosh, 4 or 5 of those from every state in the country comes into the IRS on a company? You don't think that's going to send a red flag up? Tell me you can't do it, because you can. You just don't want to. That is what this boils down to. I'm sorry. You can do it. Everybody wants to say, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't. Yes, you can. Who's stopping you? Are you a business owner? Or are you a scared and placked or afraid to lose your job next week? That's what it boils down to, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday night. I'm on my way to go watch the World Series. Let's have a great night. Let's all be safe out there.